this one thing will always happen first before your ex comes back to you. And if you think about it from their perspective, it actually makes perfect sense. So if you're curious what that one thing is, watch this video. I promise you'll find it helpful. Now, in biology, there's something that's called an honest signal. And simply put, what an honest signal is it's a sign or a signal that communicates status that is very difficult to fake or almost impossible to fake. So think about the growl of a lion. If you have a baby lion cub and you think about that growl, it's probably going to be a lot weaker than the growl of an adult male lion. And no matter how much the baby lion wants to growl and sound like its father, it's not possible because it hasn't reached that stage of growth or development yet. No matter how much a dog wants to growl like a lion, it can't do it, right? It's impossible. It's not going to carry the same vibration. It's not going to carry the same sound. But an adult lion growling in that way makes perfect sense. It's natural. It's not something that the lion has to think about. It's not something that they have to try. It just flows out naturally. That's why it's called an honest signal. Now, when it comes to human beings and animals, like I was just talking about, we operate and we deal socially in what's called hierarchies. All right. And this is something that happens very naturally. If you see a very senior person, a CEO, talking to a younger employee, a lot of times you'll notice that the younger person tends to not maintain eye contact. They may look downwards. It's a very submissive posture. All right, because we understand, whether consciously or subconsciously, hierarchies. Now, when it comes to a breakup, what tends to happen is that the dumper ends up being put on a pedestal. Now, they put themselves there a lot of times, but in certain ways, you help put them on a pedestal as well, and you are beneath them. And what happens when you perceive someone as higher value than you is that you start to put their needs above your own. And that's likely the pattern that has been happening before the breakup and a lot of times after the breakup. So when you go no contact and you're finally standing up for yourself, what happens is you're starting to act like someone who is at a higher level on that social hierarchy, if you will. So the one thing that always happens is that they will test you. Because before the breakup, they decided that you weren't good enough, you weren't high value enough to be their partner. And now, because you're acting differently, they must test to see if they misjudged, if they made the wrong decision, if you're actually their equal. You're an attractive person who knows your boundaries, you know your values, and that just makes them see you as a worthy partner. So when they're testing you and watching your stories, sending you breadcrumbs, you do not have to engage with these things. You have to act like someone who is deserving, someone who has a lot of options with other people that would be excited for the opportunity to date them. And if they're really serious after they're done testing you and breadcrumbing you, and you're not moving, you're not chasing them, they will pursue you in the right way. Anyway, if you have any thoughts, leave a comment down there below. Give me a follow if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.